So the reverse grid race from qualifying gets underway side by side for the lead. I think round the outside it's going to come Martin Wheels to get ahead of David Hay as they turn through Paddock Hill Bend. He just about does that. Another huge grid of Lotus Elises, the S1 and the S2 machines head through Paddock Hill Bend. You got 30 cars made the start of the race. As they now then make their way through Graham Hill Bend, everyone is one big pack of cars. But one person who's not a pack of cars is Andrew Bentley. He's gone to the front round the Grand Prix loop. Second, I think that wheel's just about still. Rob Boston was diving up on the... Oh no, wasn't it Rob Boston? Oh my goodness, somebody flying over the back of the 47 machine. David Hay it was. He was trying to move, got it wrong. Adam Knight collected him. The car launched up in the air. As Rob Boston there continues to gain positions, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a safety car because we've got two cars off the road at Clearways. The rest of the pack make their way through Paddock as leader Andrew Bentley goes through Graham Bend. I think he's being greeted though by safety car boards. In second is 33 Wheels. Third is one Savage. Driver out the car. Marshall's asking for assistance to get the cars removed. Here we go then, we're about to go racing once again. At Brands Hatch, a few laps underneath safety car. Rob Boston will restart from 5th. He's just behind the 43 machine of Phil Stratton Lake. So he'll be trying to find a way through him. So they go through Paddock Hill Bend. It's Bentley's at the front. Steering wheels in second, one out wide. Savage is third. Boston hasn't yet been able to make a pass. Some people not concentrating overly hard on the safety car restart. Quite large gaps between some of the pack. They make their way through Paddock Hill Bend for the first lap of the restart. Into 30s is your race lead, Andrew Bentley. Window wipers on. Is it starting to rain here now at Brands Hatch? Rob Boston's got ahead of Stratton Lake in 4th. Perhaps that's why some people are taking it easy. The rain started to come down, it appears, as some people not taking it so easy, diving up on the inside and getting the place into 30s and onto the Grand Prix loop. So it'll be interesting now what happens in the next lap or so. If the track gets wetter or not. We're on lap 5 of the race, 20 minutes. Of course, the safety car period including that. Bentley lead, Boston's gone second. Remember, he started 10th. Third is Savage now, 4th Wheels. 5th is Denman. 6th is the 39 car in the hands of Warren Scott. And look at this group of cars heading into Clearways now. Battle certainly developing on these first few laps, so Boston still trying to charge after the race leader Andrew Bentley. Wheels under lots of pressure from Craig Denman. Martin Wheels, remember, your early race leader through the first half of lap 1. And here comes this gaggle of cars into Paddock now. A pair of them just breaking away from the next train of 5 cars. Lotus Elise On-Track Trophy all about since it the good battles once it was created about 6 or 7 years ago now. But the two leaders, two ex-Clear racers, Bentley and Boston at the front. Third is Ken Savage, and then we've got now a good gap of cars to 4th. Denman's gone ahead of Wheels. I wonder if Wheels is holding up the group of cars. Remember, because he was only 9th quickest in qualifying yesterday. He got the top 10 reverse, he got the front row of the grid. And good defensive drive he's been putting in. Craig Denman's managed to get ahead of him and go 4th at this point of the race. And into Paddock they come now. You can see Denman just about breaking away from Wheels, but then Martin Wheels, that 33 machine, has got pressurising him. Warren Scott, Phil Stratton Lake just behind as well. Also in that group of cars is Neil Stoddart and Mark Yates. So that battle from 4th backwards is certainly raging, but Craig Denman were expected to get away. Rob Boston's going after leader Andrew Bentley. The two of them always together now. Rob Boston right on the limit as he turns into Clearways. And Ken Savage in 3rd, having a rather lonely race of it as he turns into Clearways. And Craig Denman, yes, he has got away. 5th, and it's about over 7th. They're 3 wide heading into 30s. Into Clearways, sorry. But what I was going to say, 5th position now has gone the 39 machine scored. Stratton Lake's gone through as well. Actually, Martin Wills has dropped well back now, because also up there is the 19 machine in hands of Ed Morris. So that's the second long queue of cars now heading through Paddock Hill Bend. Battles are going to go to the end of this 20-minute race. We're about halfway through now, over halfway through, because the safety car period. And now Rob Boston is your race leader, but now he'll be giving the slipstream away to Andrew Bentley. So the two of them have just gone to the front of the rest of the pack. Ken Savage, multiple race winner last year, it just cannot stay with them. So yes, we can see Bentley going with Boston as they head up the hill now. Bentley seemed to carry a lot of speed through Paddock, so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes on the next few laps of the race. Saying that, we only have probably about 3 to go at the end of this, and this gaggle of cars continuing to scrap, and there's about 10 of them almost in it, the second half of the pack there. Battle for, is it 6th position, something like that, heads through Paddock Hill Bend, now being led by Neil Stoddart. Just behind him is Mark Yates and Neil Ayres. Neil Ayres has racing in this championship for quite a while now, on the original championship from the MSVR banner. Good to see it still going so strong, and now of course what was the original Lotus On-Track Elise Trophy wasn't necessary, just releases. Boston being attacked by Bentley, who dives up on the inside, couldn't get it done though, into clearways there. Like I was saying, when it was originally created, you had all sorts of Lotuses racing in it, then it expanded, so they split it up into the Lotus Cup UK for endurance racing, what it is nowadays for any sort of Lotus, and then we have just the Elises racing in this series. We've got they've been 30 strong here at the Lotus Festival. Also now we have Lotus Cup Europe, which sees strong grid, similar to what same thinking as the Lotus Cup UK, except for of course going all around Europe. Both 3 of the series crazy, very good racing. Leaders on the last lap of the race though. So all this fun coming to an end. Boston led by 1/4 of a second heading on to the last lap. Can he hold off Andrew Bentley and all the slipstreaming? We wonder. Battles continue to go on in the second half of the field. He's joining their racing, originally created for track day races. Somebody who isn't a track day racer is Rob Boston. He's heading towards yet another victory in the 2012 season for the Lotus On-Track Elise Trophy. In a few weeks' time, he's off to Dunton Park to race a BMW Compact against Tom Onslow Cole. In second goes to Andrew Bentley. He managed to go with him for the whole race, so well done to him. Third, Ken Savage. 4th, Craig Denman, who has been going after him, and now can be within a couple of seconds by the end of the race, but a couple of laps too short for him. Ed Morris will here finish 5th. Then Neil Stoddart, even Mark Yates leading next trio of cars, just had a Neil Stoddart and Martin Wills. Somebody slowing on this final lap of the race, that's Warren Scott. He's been up there and well inside the top 6. So he'll be disappointed to have to end his race early. That's a scrap for 12 just gone through, being led by Seth Walpole to Neil Hannum and Neil Livesey. See the race results, and Rob Boston winning by just under 4 tenths of a second to Andrew Bentley. Ken Savage finishing in 3rd. 4th, Craig Denman, and in 5th was Ed Morris.